Natural 20.
The cat comes back.
What are you doing to the poo?
I'm avoiding.
Yeah.
I love it here. It smells, though.
It does. Okay, welcome to this week's episode of Wizards and Wine. Obviously, a little bit different this week. Life happened, and a bunch of our girls weren't able to make it to the game this week, but we did have Cynthia and Christine, our regulars, make it to the game, and we had someone who had never sat down to play D&D before decide to take up the dice. It's actually a coworker of mine. Her name is Gwen. And what I've just realized as I sit down to edit this episode is that after having a cocktail, which was called the Melon Ball cocktail, and having a oil slick shot to celebrate Gwen's first ever die roll in D&D, we were quite tipsy. And when I messed up the audio a little bit towards the end of the game, instead of continuing on the audio file, it went back to the beginning and recorded over the very beginning of the game. So there's a little bit that I need to get you caught up with before we can just jump right in. The first is who was playing what. First up is Nora, a human cleric played by Gwen. We also have Kitty Nutcrusher, who is played by Cynthia. She's back to her Goliath barbarian roots. And Trefoil, who is a Minotaur paladin played by Christine. Now, those two characters, Kitty Nutcrusher and Trefoil, are actually the alternate characters that Cynthia and Christine have on standby for our regular campaign. So it was cool to get to see them pull out those character sheets and sit down to play. Now, some of our cancellations this week happened very last minute, so I didn't have time to have anything super prepared. Lesson learned. But I decided to leave the fate of the game up to the dice completely and wholly. So we found a website called chartopia.d12dev.com, and we found some charts, we rolled some dice, and we got some guidelines. Number one is that we were in the Underdark. Number two was that they had been a group of traveling companions for some time, so they had known each other quite well. They found an entrance to a mine. At the front of the mine, they found excrement. Whatever it was living in the mine was leaving, marking their territory, basically. And they were going to have encounters with wererats and something else, and which I rolled on as we were playing. And they had to rescue a bard, so they were kind of hired by an elven noble to get the bard back for his court. That's where the game started. Gwen sat down, she rolled some dice, she had her first ever shot of oil slick, which she liked. I don't understand it. Just to recap, the oil slick is blue Curacao, Goldschlager, and Jägermeister. The cocktail that we had this week at the Melon Ball cocktail was St. Germaine with Midori, melon liqueur, and what else was in it? There was a third, citrus vodka. And you add a little bit of lemon juice to all of that to knock back the sweetness, and you can also add some soda water if you prefer your drink to have a little bit of bubble to it. So we are joining the audio now just as the girls have been investigating around the front end of the tunnel. So what they had found was some mining equipment which was scattered about. One of the things was a cart that had been topped over. They found like pickaxes and shovels and that kind of stuff. Also, piles of poop. This is a very highbrow, not at all intoxicated game. Let's see where we end up.
Okay, I can't.
So I don't care about the poop. Is there any other? It's probably a large room. How many tunnels or exits are there?
You're just at the main entrance.
Just the main entrance?
Yeah. Well, you're just at the entrance. I don't want to call it the main entrance, but you're just at the entrance.
Entrance to this room area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna avoid all the poop as I can.
You sure? Give me a.
Yeah, I was hoping so.
What are you doing to the poo?
I'm avoiding.
Yeah. Let's make it
the best answer.
Is that a dexterity check?
I would think so.
I would make it as
or acrobatics?
or acrobatics, trying to get around it without falling in.
Yeah.
4.
Oh, honey.
Minotaur steps in it, probably.
Absolutely. With one of the back hooves. Yeah.
The only way that could have been worse is if it was a 1, you probably would have done a faceplant.
right.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that under my hair at all.
Nope.
Okay,
We'd have been keeping a good distance from you, honey.
Yeah.
I would have blended it into the surround.
Okay, so the Minotaur steps in the poop with a back paw.
And I like, and I like try to scrape it off and continue.
Clearly, yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Gwen? Sorry, what was your character's name?
Oh, Nora.
Nora. That's how I'm going to refer to you, as Nora. Sorry.
Would it be weird to say I just kind of want to like sniff it? I want to know.
You just
what
want to
we're
get like
dealing
the
with.
general aroma?
Yeah, like what are we dealing with? Yeah, that would help me. So what do I need to roll for?
Be like
If
a
I do
nature
that.
check.
I feel, yeah, it could be a nature check because you're actually kind of engaging with the scat,
Yes. Okay.
as it were.
You make it sound so elegant. Yes, please. I'd like that.
All right. So on that same list of skills.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, so roll your d20 again.
Okay. I'm just going to keep this one out front.
Yeah, that's the one you're going to use the most.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I have a 9.
A 9 plus.
0.
Okay, so you rolled a 9
Okay.
is what you've done.
Am I sniffing real hard now?
I mean, you're inhaling and you're kind of like wafting with your hands, and you're like,
I got the hiccups.
but you're not really getting anything. Like you're not getting like a nutty after.
It's like, you know, like, oh, it's a dog. Oh, it's a human. Like, I don't quite get what I need. It's
Right?
still
You're
like,
just
oh, it's
like, you're
poop.
like, yeah, that's shit.
Definitely poop. Confirmed.
Wow.
I got the hiccups
Okay.
from the bread.
So you have done that. You have stepped in it at this point. Cynthia, what is
I'm
your
gonna
character doing?
just try and identify if I can tell from the look of it if it's animal, human, whatever.
Okay, sure. So, like, the question is, does it look like rat pellets? Does it look like rabbit pellets? That kind of thing? Give me
Yeah.
a nature check.
13. 14 minus 1. Told you, dumb as a post.
But so cute. Okay, you can tell that this seems to be some kind of, it's a mammal. It's not a rodent. So it's not like rabbit pellets. It's not like rat pellets. It's definitely,
And I'm conferring with Fireball, who sits on my shoulder, my cat.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, you know what this stuff is? You know, can you identify anything?
Does the cat talk?
He doesn't. He's just a regular domesticated cat.
Do you have stats for Fireball?
No.
Maybe you should. No, just like really. I mean, if you're going to ask him for help, I feel like he should have some kind of something.
I thought it would go with my 9 intelligence that I asked my cat for.
Does. But I feel like maybe the cat might be smarter than you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably is.
Right? Yeah. Okay. The cat's not really sure. The cat is, though, telling you that it's definitely not like rodent. It's not lizard. It's not, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
I got the hiccups. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Pick up away. By the way, chartopia.d12dev.com is where we're getting all of this from today.
Cool.
Just to mention that. Okay.
So I'm further in the room.
Okay. Let me.
So you've gone into the entryway?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got my Warhammer out. I'm looking around.
Okay. Has anybody followed the Minotaur?
Yeah.
I want to check the cart that's there.
Okay, sure.
And just see what's in that.
Okay, roll for investigation.
Investigation. So 16 in investigation. I have 3.
Oh,
So 19.
So 19.
So am I like going through it with my hands, like getting in the cart, like okay.
You've pretty much crawled inside the cart.
Okay, gave it a little lick. Okay.
Yep, you are using all of your senses. Like, again, you're wafting with the smell. And you can see that there are some rocks that are actually still inside the cart and kind of have spilled out. But the rocks do have a bit of a glitter to them. Ooh. It's not like diamond. It's not like a gold glitter. It's like a silvery kind of iridescent.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, kind of like a rainbowy kind of glitter that you're seeing that's inside of these rocks.
All right. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. What are you next?
I think I want to go in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going inside with our Minotaur.
Yes, please.
Cynthia?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay. So you walk inside the mouth of this, what you now know is a cave. And it's dark, but it's not like completely dark. There's still some light that kind of
Okay,
seeps
because
in.
I have no dark vision, so.
Yeah, there's still a
human
little
sight.
bit of light that seeps in. Not a whole lot. Like, it's a very dim light. Like, think if it was a giant room with one candle. You can see some of it. You can make out the odd shape or two, but, you know, it's kind of nondescript at this point. But the light that is in there just gives you enough that it kind of refracts off of the same glitter that you saw from inside the wagon. The next thing that you notice is that there do seem to be some bones kind of scattered around. It doesn't seem to be a full skeleton, but they're just kind of like bones that are just randomly discarded.
Excuse me, discarded.
How large are the bones?
Perception. Nature check.
Yes.
6.
6.
What are we doing?
They're bones. I saw
She
the
just did a
bones.
nature check to see if she could see like what the
How
size
large
was
the
of
bones.
Yeah. There are bones of varying size. Some of them are flat and long. Some of them have a little bit of a curve to them, like a rib cage might.
Yeah.
Some of them are that like weird shape that you would see on a spine, but that's about all that you can tell.
Yeah, bones, whatever.
Vertebrae. Yeah.
Continue with
Vertebrae. Thank you.
being careful, watching my step. That doesn't help, probably, though.
It's all right.
Continue in the room, looking for passages, the next section, kind of thing.
Okay.
Looking up, too. Because you never know.
Also, I'm looking up. Okay. There's bones hanging from the ceiling. I don't know.
I was making sure there's nothing up there, to go, rawr.
Okay, gotcha. There is nothing on the ceiling, by the way.
Good to know.
Yep.
Whoa. Is it me?
Yeah, it could
Okay.
be anybody.
Oh,
It'd be
okay,
anybody,
cool.
yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I'm just making my way further in the room.
Yeah,
I
you're
wanna
just
get out of
On guard, slowly.
You guys are running this one. Because I'll be as surprised about what happens as you are. Which one is not usually the norm.
Okay, fair.
There's usually a plan, but my plan was derailed. So now we're doing this.
Another plan.
Yes. Okay.
Plan. Okay, I want to keep going further. Like, I want to get out of this bone room.
Okay.
So, whatever we have to do to move beyond this, because that's not okay.
Yeah, do I see any
Yeah.
other tunnels, exits?
Perception check for me, please, both of you.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, so 14 altogether?
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
So I'm pretty-
I'm switching dice. Where's the jail?
Put them in the dice tower.
Right there.
Dice tower jail.
I'll take care of you.
Okay, so Gwen, just so you know, when dice don't roll well, we used to put them in a dice jail.
Yeah.
But
That I made, but
the gentleman who,
Dice tower.
the dice tower,
Yeah,
right?
I was wondering if that's what we were looking at.
Yeah, that is the dice tower. So
Beautiful.
now the dice get locked in the tower.
Oh,
There
thing.
are
I'm busy
two
looking up.
tunnels. Yeah. Okay. So there's 2 tunnels. So you're in like the main room, and it's got the bones kind of scattered around. And as you get back to the back of the room, you see 2 like smaller entrances. There's one that goes down to the left and one that goes down to the right. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to sniff. I'm going to take after. I'm going to see you. I'm going to, because of the shit at the front, I'm going to see if. Well, I'm just gonna sniff each passage and see what's up.
Oh, to see if you can smell any more poo?
Poo or like
Ooh, that's
anything
really
else,
smart,
blood
actually.
or whatever.
Yeah. This is perception, and then perception first.
17.
Okay.
Much better.
All right. So you do get the distinct smell of poo coming from the tunnel to the left.
To the left.
Yep.
It's more shit that way.
There's. Okay, now I would like you to roll
are
for
we being shit disturbers?
the Minotaur is because she has stepped in it. Literally. So
Literally.
Still trying to get it off.
step.
Like every
As we're
other
walking around,
step,
the
I
hoof
shake
is
my
being
leg.
the hoof is being dragged along.
Yeah, right. She
Scraped on
picks
the
up a
grave.
femur and she's like digging at her hoof.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Okay, now I want you to roll for investigation, please.
All of us or just her?
Just her.
19.
19.
Ooh.
Okay, so you do smell poo in the tunnel that goes down towards the left. But what you get from the tunnel that goes down towards the right is less of a toilet smell and more of like a lived-in smell. So less poo, more questionably ripe onion.
So specific. More toilet that way.
Well, you know what teenage BO smells like, right? Right, that
Yes.
oniony smell.
Yeah.
That's kind of so to the left poo, to the right adolescent onion.
Pretty sure that's a toilet that way. And I think that's the living space.
The
of whatever's
latrine.
going on.
Right. Oh my god. I think we just destroyed our credibility with this episode. We were just getting good reviews, you guys.
It's all shit from here.
This game is so interesting. What an introduction.
Yes. Welcome to D&D.
I love it here. It smells though.
It does. Welcome to the Underdark.
Yeah. I mean, what did we expect?
Yeah.
Can we go to the oniony smell? And what would that mean?
Well, don't look to me. Look to your,
guys, can
look
we
to your
go
fellow
the-
adventurers.
We need to see what's going on.
Do we want to make sure?
Yeah,
like,
I don't
the
want to go
left
near the
side-
shit. Let's go.
All right.
So you're following the onions?
So often.
I look over a fireball on my shoulder. Onion smell?
Okay, so you're heading towards the oniony smell. Fantastic.
Carefully.
Yep. Are you
my-
stealthily even?
At this point, yes.
In terms of vision, like what's that like now? Because we're kind of going down into a different way. We're turning corners. Like, how's our vision?
Probably a disadvantage for me and you.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
What type of barbarian are you, Cynthia? Kitty? Race. Sorry, I missed that part.
Goliath.
Goliath.
I'm big.
Yeah. Do you have dark vision?
I can't remember if they have dark vision.
No idea.
Oh, boy.
I'll look.
Because we might have you take point with Fireball.
Fireball will save us.
Does Fireball have dark vision?
Probably, I would imagine so.
Cats, yeah.
Okay, I just sent you the stats for
Or
cats.
at least like advantage on perception.
So what you're telling me is to look
Oh
at
yeah,
my
they got like a +3 for perception. +4 for stealth. They're freaking kick ass.
I should probably roll for stealth now, right? Is my foot clean, by the way? After all this walking around, just out of curiosity, I don't. Well, I don't really.
I'll
I
check
don't
it
want to
for you.
stink on the way.
I think it's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You were pretty thorough.
Yeah, I think you guys, because I don't think anybody has
12.
dark vision, you guys are going to
No.
have disadvantage. Yeah.
No dark vision.
No dark vision. Probably gonna want a torch at some point then.
Ooh, how can we get a torch?
I have one.
Ooh.
I don't want to get it out yet.
Okay, that's cool.
We have no spellcasters.
Nope.
Oh, we're screwed.
I have lay on hands, so we're kind
At
of.
least we got some healing. They told you do. As
Yes,
well more
that's
than me.
true. Yeah.
I feel like you're our supervisor.
That's probably for the best. Yeah. At this point. Yep.
After, I wonder if we've heard about the incident with Kara's group, that other group.
Oh.
And so they started assigning
question.
guides.
Except it's like the guy that like maybe shouldn't have gotten the job, just did a really good interview and they didn't look into their credentials. But it's like good on paper, but like no, they're not.
You
Lied on the resume?
Yeah. Lied your way through the interview.
Yeah. And then you're like, this isn't the job I wanted. Anyway, though, but it's going to be great. We're going to be fine.
Yes, you are doing so good.
You're doing great, Sweaty.
Thanks, guys. Okay, so yeah. So our visions, it's nay, but we can press on.
Yeah, I'm 12 stealth, by the way, as we continue through.
12
Okay.
stealth. Okay. So you're not being super stealthy,
Yeah, probably not.
but
I'm 15 on stealth.
15 on stealth?
Ooh, should I stealth?
Give me
You
a
just
check.
do a roll.
Do roll.
Yeah.
3 plus. Oh, I'm only 6 on stealth.
Okay, so you're not so much.
Yeah.
You're kind of fumbling
Do
through
I
the
roll
dark.
for my
Yep.
cat?
Yes,
If
roll
it's on
for
your
cat.
shoulder, I wouldn't think so.
Well, yeah. Well, if the cat has gotten down,
18.
is that with the +4?
That's with the +4.
Nice.
That only makes sense.
The problem is that the cat is so stealthy that you guys haven't been able to follow where the cat went. So the cat just kind of went ahead of you.
Thanks, Fireball.
Fireball! Come back here.
This is a problem.
Fireball!
Yeah. Give me an animal handling check.
Natural 20.
The cat comes back.
Very next day. No, not the next day.
Your bond is true.
It's 22 with my bonus.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The cat definitely comes back to you. And
Fireball loves me.
Yes. So you're gonna try to like fumble your way through the dark is what you're saying. So down
Yeah,
this tunnel.
stealthily. Click for the Minotaur.
together. Right. I mean, like there are. I wouldn't want to say that there are boulders, but they're bigger than pebbles. Do you know what I mean? Like a softball-sized rock.
Oh yeah,
Just enough to make
rubble.
you fall over.
And trip. Yeah, just enough, right? So
Chip a hoof.
when you hit one, you kind of stagger a little bit. But what you guys end up doing, because you have been traveling together for so long, you really kind of know each other pretty well. So what you do is you stand side by side across the tunnel.
Okay.
Smart of us.
This is very smart of you guys, and you're welcome. What you're going to
guys.
do is the two people who are on either side are going to have their hands out to the wall, and the person in the middle has a hand on each shoulder.
Okay.
So you're kind of like,
Sticking together.
yeah, you're kind of
Bumbling our way
guiding
through the
each other.
dark.
It's literally the blind leading the blind at this point. Right? And Fireball is just kind of made a direct line from like one shoulder to the other.
Just going back and forth.
Just going back and forth.
I'm gonna use my nose
Yes.
to help
Torches help?
Thank you.
until we get into
Yes.
a larger cavern or until we come across it like an odd smell.
Okay.
Or keeping my ears open, trying to be careful.
Okay, give me a perception check.
12.
You're not hearing a whole lot in this tunnel. You're not really smelling a whole lot more above the usual smell of like earth that has been disturbed and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so what are you going to do next?
Continue down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, as you
I
continue,
feel like reluctant to just light a torch because I know just like
okay, so as you continue down the tunnel, you are continuing to trip over rocks and
okay, I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Yeah, I light a torch.
It's just very annoying right now.
Yeah.
So torch, I gotta check to see if my warhammer is.
How tall are you, Minotaur?
I have to double check that.
And how tall are you?
I'm like 5'10".
Okay, you go in the middle,
Okay.
because Minotaurs are tall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I am.
We'll go on
6'3".
either side. Yeah, I'm 7'11", so you and I hold a torch up. You in the middle,
'Kay.
with your a hand on each shoulder.
All right.
Okay.
I could pretty much just like boost myself up and put my arms around your shoulders and just have you guys go. But that wouldn't be teamwork, so sorry.
Yeah. You think about it as you're walking down.
I'm helping.
You could sit on my shoulders and hold the torch.
Ooh, I
How
like that
tall is
too.
the ceiling now?
Yeah, we don't want you to smash your
Investigation?
head in the ceiling.
So
That's
funny.
fine. I'll stay in the middle.
As you continue to make your way into the tunnel, you come across another fork in the tunnel. Again, one to the left, one to the right.
This keeps happening.
Yes. Yes, it does. What would you like to do?
Sniff it.
Yes.
Okay.
Sniff it.
Sniff, sniff.
Sniff it good.
Which one is this? What skill? Nature?
Nature, I think, is what we did before.
Nature. 4.
I mean,
I look at Fireball. What do you smell, dude?
okay, and Fireball kind of puts his nose into the air, and he arches his back the way that cats do, and the fur stands up on his back all the way up to the tip of his tail.
Oh no.
On which side?
You don't know.
Okay, Fireball, where should we go? You lead the way.
He jumps down off of your shoulder. You've asked him which way you should go. Okay. And jump down off of his shoulder, and you jump to, or he jumps and heads to the left.
I follow Fireball.
Okay.
I follow too. Shield behind me, warhammer in one hand, torch in the other.
Is that serious now? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have a shield and a warhammer, so like I can't juggle all three. So I have to decide what I'm carrying.
Speaking of dangerous, should I be getting some weapons out or?
It's up to you. Like, do you
nervous.
feel? Well, you're level 8, so it depends on how comfortable you feel. What you know about the area, where you're kind of like our supervisor.
Yeah, you keep reminding me of that. Oh, I remember.
In a very funny way, you are the leader here.
Oh, okay. Is this why we're moving
Or maybe it's our
slowly?
evaluation.
Maybe.
I like that idea too.
So as you guys are walking around, did somebody say they lit a torch?
Yeah,
We both did.
Okay.
2 torches.
So
And she's in the
Warhammer
middle.
at the
I'm
ready.
in the middle.
you're walking along, you see Fireball stop, does the arched back thing, hisses, the fur is standing up, and in the distance you see these beady little eyes kind of reflecting the light from your torches. Roll for initiative, please.
Yay.
Fireball, get out of the way.
13.
20.
I have insight.
What did you roll on your
Oh,
dice?
I roll just 1.
A 1?
Yeah, guys, stop.
rolled a 1.
Pretty much what you would add as a bonus is irrelevant.
So I'm just gonna stay in the middle with my arms around your necks, being like, "This is you guys. This is all you. I'm just here,
Wow.
supervising." I will supervise. That's my initiative. I'll supervise
Wow.
whatever you guys are doing.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, stop it! I want to know.
All right. Who rolled the 20?
me.
What is your charisma?
17.
17. Okay, perfect. So it's going to go Cynthia, Wererat 1. We're going to name him Phil.
Okay.
We haven't had to name random NPCs in a long time.
That's true.
So Cynthia, Phil, and then we have Christine.
Trefoil.
Trefoil, thank you.
Welcome.
And then we have Wererat number 2, whose name is Craig. And then we have Joel. And then we have...
Okay, only one more.
and then we have Gwen. Okay.
Nora the Explorer.
Yes.
Except for my
Literally.
initiative, which is not good.
Phil. All right. So you... your cat, Fireball, does the whole arched back hissing fur standing up and turns around and hightails it back to you, kind of climbs up your body and is like not so much sitting on your shoulder as he is wrapped around your neck at this point, okay? What would you like to do? There are 3 of them. And none of them are closer, like there's no one that's closer than the others. They all seem to be equal distance away.
How far away are they?
They are about. What's the distance for your torches?
I think it'd be 30 feet.
Is it 30 feet?
I have
Because
to-
they're just.
I have to pull it up.
Yeah, please do, because they're just outside of that. Like you can't quite make them out. They're still kind of silhouetted, but you can see like the spark, the reflection in their eyes.
Torch burns for 1 hour, providing bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Okay, so they're like
And,
20
and dim light for an additional 20.
Okay, yeah.
So we can kind of see their forms at like 40 feet.
Yeah, okay, so we'll say I'm still going to put them inside of that. I'm going to put them at like 25 to 30 feet, like they're in that kind of range.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are just wererats?
Wererats, who have sparked many debates around this table.
Yeah.
Like, should I light armor? Like, I'm just so nervous.
You should be wearing some armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do some light armor. Maybe medium. Medium to be safe.
Oh, wait. There we go.
What weapons do you have? Did I pick out weapons for you?
I have martial weapons and simple weapons.
Go to your equipment page.
Okay. Oh, is that what? Learning.
Yes. Learning is fun.
What I have. So I have like so if it's a quantity of 1, is that something I have?
Yes.
Okay, so like shield, chainmail, crossbow, dagger, backpack, blanket, candle, 10 candles, clothes.
Okay, I'm throwing a hand axe.
Yes.
I am not getting into me. Well, I could. What's my speed? My speed's 30.
Yeah, I mean, they're within that.
Screw it. I'm running in with my hand axe and.
Get 'em.
Would you like to rage?
No, not for wererats.
You would not like to rage. Okay.
No raging.
Nah, I'm not
for
going to
the-
rage for the wererats.
Okay.
If I have to, it's a bonus action on the next turn, so I can do
Sure.
it then.
This is true. Okay, so you are
wanna
going
see
to
what their metal
come in with
is.
your hand axe.
No, actually, I'm going to go with my great axe. I was going
Great
to throw
axe.
my hand axe, but it's like they're within range. I'm going to run in within the 30 feet and
Okay.
with the 22 feet and
All right.
attack
Do the thing.
with my great axe. 14 to hit.
It hits. Which one though? Are you going after Phil, Craig, or Joel?
Who's closest to me?
They're all equal.
Who's the
distances. There is no difference. They're all pretty
So
uniform.
roll a d6, 1 to 2 for each. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 4 to 6,
So, like,
5 to 6.
Who do you have like a grievance against.
You're
Phil,
going after
Craig, or
Phil.
Joel.
Okay. +4, so that's 12 points damage.
Okay. So now it's Phil's turn.
And I'm in melee.
You're in melee. So he's going to...
I'm looking at him with squinty eyes. Hey, bring it on.
Okay. So he is in hybrid form. So he still has access to melee weapons and ranged weapons.
Oh, they're people rats.
Wererats, yeah.
Wererats.
So
Registers now.
He's going to come at you with a short sword. So let me see, 721 to hit.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
Okay, and D4. That's the sad part about these. Is it's only a D4 plus 2, so 3 damage. So Christina.
Okay, I'm gonna charge and attack with my warhammer.
Okay, who are you going after?
I feel like going after Joel.
Joel. Okay.
23.
Yeah, 23 is definitely gonna hit.
Warhammer. 4 damage.
Okay. So now it's Craig's turn, and Craig is pissed that you're picking on his friend. So does a... He's going hand crossbow, so he's kind of a ranged weapon. Does a 17 hit?
No.
No. All right. So he misses. The arrow just kind of goes right by your head. Gwen.
Okay, can I crossbow?
Yes.
Sweet.
Absolutely, you can.
Who's left a crossbow?
Well, you can go
They're
after
all there.
anybody. Yeah, you can
okay.
go after Phil, Craig, or Joel. I will say, though, that Craig is the only one who hasn't taken any damage yet. Phil has taken the most damage.
Of course. Okay, let's go after Craig.
Okay. So what you need to do is roll your d20.
7.
Okay, now by your weapon,
Yep.
so by your crossbow,
Yep.
you should see a plus something to hit.
Oh, so if there's not
If there's not,
on
Do
the
you have your crossbow equipped?
I don't
Checked
know.
off.
yeah, she might not have when I filled it out. It's +4 anyway to hit the
Okay.
hand crossbows.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Okay, so what did you roll?
So 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
So add 4 to that.
Okay. So
Because you're gonna get that +4 is like your weapons bonus.
Okay.
Okay.
sweet.
So
So 11.
11 to hit does not hit.
Damn it.
Misses.
Gosh darn.
Cynthia, back up to you.
Great axe on dude I was
Phil.
hacking before. Yep, Phil.
Okay.
25.
Yeah,
19
that's
on
gonna
die.
hit.
14 to hit. Or 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, Phil is starting to look a little worse for wear. And now it is his turn. +4, so 19. Cynthia, does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. 3 damage. Okay, so Christine.
Warhammer against Joel again.
Yeah.
13.
13 hits.
Yay. 7 damage.
7. Okay. So now Craig, and Craig is coming after Gwen's character.
Of course.
Does he have to pass by us? Because Gwen's still farther back. Attack of advantage.
No, because he is coming at her with the crossbow.
Oh, crossbow. Okay.
So Gwen, what's your armor class? What's your AC?
Okay, where do I find it? Sorry.
Should be up towards the top of the page.
Okay. Oh, 13.
13. Okay,
Yeah.
so a 15 is going to hit.
Okay.
And that's going to be 1d6 plus 2 for the damage. So you're going to take 5 damage.
Jesus.
So just keep track of that.
It's not good. Craig, I'm coming for you, bud.
Okay, Joel's turn.
Okay. Gosh darn, Joel.
Joel is going to roll a 1. So he needs to go to a fumble chart. A 55 which on this chart that I'm looking at, exposed defenses. Your swing unbalances him so much that you get to make a free melee attack against him as a reaction to it. So
Sweet.
Is she melee range or was that me? That
Yeah,
was
who
me, I think it was.
That was you that he was coming after?
I think so, yeah.
Sorry.
For you.
Yes. Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Melee
Okay.
attack.
15.
15 hits.
8 damage.
Joel is looking pretty rough. Gwen, it's your turn now.
Oh, I'm going after Craig again with my crossbow.
Yeah. Please
Yeah.
do. Roll for it.
Okay. Okay, 3, and I need +4 to hit. So no hit.
So yeah, it's gonna miss.
Friggin' Craig.
Just
Gosh,
try
darn.
another dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you
That's
just
when we
do that.
Yeah,
That's when
you
we put them
can.
in the jail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not there yet. I'll give it one more.
Existence
We'll
of
see.
that. Okay.
If this kills me.
Also, I mean, bad rolls make for good learning.
True.
Really.
True.
Okay.
And as the supervisor, I should be learning.
Right.
You make it look
Supervisors
good.
don't do
Yeah.
any of the work. Let's be honest. Cynthia, it's up to you.
So who's closest to me?
Phil, you and Phil are still engaged.
All right, I'll
Get him.
attack Phil.
Okay.
25.
That's gonna hit.
15 damage.
And he staggers around for a minute and dies in a very dramatic fashion. He's like letting out like shrieks. Wee! Wee! And drops in a heap. And Craig and Joel both shriek in terror and disengage. So everybody who's engaged with them,
I swipe at them before they get to go.
Yeah, attack of opportunity.
They're going to disengage. So attack of opportunity. Yep.
19.
19 is going to hit, and that hits Joel, right?
Yeah, it was after Joel.
Yep.
8 damage.
8 damage, and Joel is also down.
Yeah.
So it's Craig, the only one to make it
Friggin'
through.
Craig.
Unscathed. Goes scurrying down the tunnel.
Come back, you Wererat beaster.
You can swear, Gwen. It's okay.
This is a swearing show. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
Thank
okay. We
got a
have the
warning.
explicit beside our
Oh,
name
thank goodness.
for
I
the
just
reason.
didn't want to.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the E doesn't mean for everyone.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
In podcast land.
Right? It really is. Okay, so you guys are going to, what do you want to do now?
Loot the bodies.
The bodies.
Give me stuff.
The body.
Yep. Okay, so investigation,
Sure.
because you're actively patting down. So everybody give me an investigation check.
8.
8. Okay.
They're so tiny.
18.
18, okay.
7.
And 7. Cynthia, you're the only person who finds anything. And what you find is like an old rusty key.
Okay, I take it.
Okay.
Look what I found.
That might be important because
Look what I found.
we found it.
Keep it in your pocket.
A key.
may.
Handy.
It may. What's your passive
My
perception,
passive?
wisdom score?
Perception 12.
12, okay. It should be close to where your AC score is.
Okay. So perception for me is 12.
12, okay. What were you, Cynthia? Sorry?
10.
10. Okay.
Base.
What's yours?
12.
12. Okay, what you notice is that while they are wearing clothes, their clothes are quite damaged.
From like a smashing or from earlier?
No, just like they just
From
like
older.
it's a little bit better than rags.
Okay.
What they're wearing.
So step up from that.
Yeah, so based on that, give me an intelligence check, the two of you. Not you, Cynthia. Oh.
Check.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
Am I rolling? Okay. So would it be that plus? Oh no. Where would
Intelligence?
So on here it says 0 or there's 11 on the bottom. You know what I mean?
Okay, so 11 is the score that you were given, and the number that's up at the top is your bonus modifier.
Okay, yeah. So I rolled a 1, but then 11 is the score at the bottom.
No,
You need to
wanna
change dice.
Yeah, you want to go with the score at the top. So you have an 11, a 1.
Yeah, ones aren't good.
Ones are really bad, sweetie.
Oh, thanks.
You need to change dice.
Guys, I just don't want to give up on it yet. Like, if I'm changing
your
it every
horse is at
second,
20.
sending things to the dice tower, where does it end? When does it stop?
Honey, the horse is dead.
Honestly,
just get rid of it.
Here is where it
Take it from
ends. It
someone that
ends when
knows.
you have exhausted all of the T20s out of this little chest here, because that's where all the rest of my dice are.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
One more, and then we'll see.
Okay, so Christine, what you kind of deduce from the state of the clothes is that they're not completely destroyed at this point. So you're kind of deducing even, is that these may be newly turned wererats.
Oh. These are
So-
fresh wares.
Yeah.
Unusual.
Okay. Yes, very.
And we're in the Underdark too, so. Do we know anything? Well, it's probably. I'm afraid to ask the DM this, but do we know anything about the mine we're in?
No, nothing.
We're just like kind of meandering down.
Yeah, you
and-
just found bones and poop outside of the entrance and decided that this was the way to go.
These might have been workers. Especially if they're fresh churned.
Or people that went looking in the mine before us.
Pardon me while I check what god I'm worship again.
Okay, well, you do that. Suddenly, gently up the tunnel that you're in, you start to hear the gentle notes of a lyre. Lyre?
Liar. Yeah, that's right.
Never, ever get that right.
I was like, how do you know they're lying?
It always ruins the moment.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry, what is the proper?
Liar.
Lyre. Okay, you hear the gentle notes of a lyre, just
Just
kind
think,
of,
liar, liar, pants on fire.
yeah, just kind of gently floating up the tunnel. And it's a lonesome melody. We won't quite call it the blues, but it's definitely heading in that direction.
Okay.
I say a prayer to Lathander.
Okay.
Lathander.
And
Saying
what
it
does
right.
that do?
It doesn't really do anything. It just, I was raised religiously. So just something to do for the bodies as to help them move along.
Sure.
Hope they
Okay.
don't. No regrets.
No regrets. Not even a
Nice
letter.
of you.
Okay.
So, yep. Just help them move along to the next life
Perfect. Okay.
in absence of their normal rights.
So, what are you gonna do next? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you just get a bunch of lemon juice?
Is sour.
So yes.
So,
Yeah.
worse than the oil slick?
Oh no, I like the oil slick. I'm the only one who likes it, but I like it. It's tasty.
Yeah.
But I used to try and sneak the Robitussin when I was a kid too.
Oh, I see. This is very revealing.
It makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
Can we check out where this sound is coming from? Let's just give her.
I want to stealth my way there.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Legit.
Give me a what is that? Stealth
Yeah,
check?
I'm-
Sleight of
Oh,
hand
yeah.
check?
Stealth.
Stealth. Yeah.
10 for the Minotaur. Click, 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 click again.
I'll help you find her. 20.
Whoa! Natural 20?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. Stealth. Natural stealth would just be.
Okay, but what?
What did you roll?
So I rolled 17.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
natural, and then my stealth was 3.
Perfect. It's
Yeah.
20. Yeah. All right. Nailed it.
Okay. Thank you. Feels good.
Cynthia?
21.
21. Of course.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah. So the thing is, guys.
As we're moving, we hear clip, clop, clip, clop.
Right? Clip, 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 clop. Clip, clop. Clip, clop. Clop, 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 clip.
She's trying to,
You know what I mean?
trying to
Yeah.
go stealthily. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she's like doing that thing that like cats do when they're like they're hunting, like when they're like about to pounce. She's like, careful, 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 and it's like sneak, 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 sneak. Careful, careful, careful.
Do we
Sneak,
see a
sneak,
butt
sneak,
wiggle?
sneak, sneak, sneak.
Ooh, is that on here?
You roll for butt wiggle.
I will. Lost it. Let me do D4. Odds. Oh, so 4. So that would have been, butt wiggle.
Yeah. Okay. So you do see that. All right.
Just so absorbed in this.
Yeah, like you
I'm trying to be.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are like, I am doing such a good job.
Yeah.
And these two are like, oh my God.
We're like, it's cool. Yeah.
Good job.
Excellent. Such quiet.
You're doing really great.
Very sneak.
Right, yeah.
He's after the rapper.
You are not being very sneaky, and like as you're stepping, you're like kicking rocks out of the way, and these two, however, are not making a sound.
So I imagine you guys lay further behind.
Yes,
me.
absolutely. Going in the other direction almost. Like, we kind of stopped and waiting to see what happens to you.
Yeah.
So I'm ahead.
Yeah.
Just so focused on me sneaking.
We're just like, you're doing a great job, sweetie. You're so quiet. Go for it.
You turn around, big grin on my face, and then I continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing amazing things. Let me see.
Yeah, so I continue down the tunnel that way.
Yep. So stealth.
So as you are, quote unquote, stealthily making your way down the tunnel, you kind of come nose to nose with yourself. I would like you to roll for initiative, please.
All of us?
Nope, just her.
Okay.
12.
All right, so you come across yourself. The other you takes a swing with the warhammer. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Like not even close.
I'm like, wow, interesting.
Okay.
Hey, me.
Right? Make a roll.
I shout out, hey, there's another me here to the others.
Yep.
I stopped stealthing. Warhammer.
I'm going to give you, I would say advantage, but you already rolled a 22.
I can roll again and see if I get a natural.
Yeah.
Nope.
So a 22. So roll for damage.
5 damage. And I do not aim for the face.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Reasons.
All right. So, wow. Other you is not doing well. Another 9. Can you put that one in the tower for me? Thank you.
I'll put it in the top, because,
That's usually my good dice. I don't understand.
Do you guys catch up, or are they just watching this?
I'll come help you.
Sure.
With my crossbow.
Okay.
Hopefully I get the right creature.
Okay.
I'm coming in and I'm like,
Yes.
oh no, who's who? All right, so 11, and then it's unarmed, so it would be +4 to hit.
11.
But I rolled 11.
14, 15, so 6.
So, math, 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit either of them.
Okay, good. Kind of good and bad.
Okay. And the one's facing you is like, what are you doing? Please give me an insight check.
So
Skill set.
19 plus 5, 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can tell that is a lie.
Wait, that they don't know what's happening?
No, they do
Okay.
know what's happening, but you can tell that that's not the
not
right
me.
trefoil.
Oh, okay. They're trying to make it
Guys.
seem like I hit. Okay,
Exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
I see through that.
Yeah. Cynthia, are you gonna wade in here?
How's your intelligence?
Right. Can you give me an initiative roll as well? Yeah. Just so I know where to put you in the order.
Am I doing initiative too?
After you engage, yeah.
Okay, so insight. Yeah, I believe every word they're saying.
You believe everything.
I guess 5. I guess 0 on it. At least it's not
God.
negative.
Okay.
I believe every word they're saying to me.
Okay. So you're like mad at her. No, like Noel.
Nora.
Nora the Explorer.
You're like mad at Nora for
What am I doing?
Attacking me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not me.
What are
Yeah.
you doing attacking her?
Listen, bro. There's things you don't know.
I look at my cat like, what's going on?
right?
What's going on?
Yeah.
How are there 2 of them?
Yeah. And the cat goes from, she gets down, climbs down your body, and goes from the front of you to the back of you and meows and sits.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Okay, so she comes back around the front of you and faces you, and then turns her back on you and sits down and meows again. Because there are 2 minotaurs in front of you. One is facing you, one is not.
Ooh. Roll for intelligence.
9 intelligence. Tell ya. Okay. So I look down at Fireball. And I point to the one that's actually with her back to me.
Yeah.
That's the real one?
And the cat meows, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Then you apologize
I love his friendship.
to me.
Sorry, dude.
Right, okay.
I'm not going to hold it against you. It's fine.
Thank you.
Trefoil?
Oh, right. Attack me.
Yeah.
12. 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Do I roll initiative?
You should, yes.
That'll be a 4.
Okay, so other you is going to pull out the Cutlass of Calamity,
Oh, crud. I don't have a table for that yet.
right? But that gives her a 15, which doesn't hit anyway,
Okay.
right?
Thank God.
Okay. So, other you, and now it's Gwen.
Okay, can I go crossbow again?
You can do whatever you want.
I got you, I'm coming. Okay, rolled 18 and then plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so,
that
so
hits.
22.
Okay, thank God.
It's gonna hit. That's gonna hit other her, right?
Other her,
Okay.
yeah.
So roll for the damage on that.
Okay.
Do you know what your damage dice is?
Nope.
Okay. So your crossbow, I believe it's. I had it on my other screen.
you know what the damage?
1d6 piercing.
There it is.
All right, so 3.
Okay.
And usually it's the dex.
Oh, plus 6.
So 8.
8 damage.
8 damage. The other
Me.
other her is down.
Thank God.
I got mixed feelings about this.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't think I'd feel this way, but here I am.
I
Now
loot the
it's
body.
fine. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Loot it first. Come on, you know it's got some good
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. So you just get double everything that you have.
Really?
Is
Seriously?
it an illusion or is it real?
Oh, it's a doppelganger.
They actually carry the stuff I carry?
Well, yeah, we're going to say, for the sake of this drink and the shot that we had earlier, that yes.
I avoid the Cutlass of Calamity.
Okay.
One of those is enough.
Okay. So you're going
have to remember
to
that.
continue down this tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
are we going to stealth?
Are you going to do it stealthfully?
I think we should, considering all the things we've
Okay,
come
give me a
across.
stealth check.
All right.
Natural 20.
You're like invisible.
15. I'm doing better.
Ooh, you're doing much
I'm
better.
getting worse. So,
4.
so I'm plus 3, and then I rolled 3.
So 6?
6.
All right.
Is that natural 6?
No.
No. Okay.
You have a natural. What did you roll on the dice?
3.
3. So you have a natural 3.
Natural 3. Perfect.
Yep. Now that's only a concern when you actually roll a 20 on the dice.
Okay.
Because that's called a critical hit or critical success, and that means that whatever you're trying to do, you do it to the very best of the ability.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like it's the peak. You can't get better than that.
Same with the 1, because you can get like a minus.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you
okay.
roll a 1, that's the opposite of rolling the 20.
Cool.
Right?
Okay.
So as great as a 20 is, a 1 can be equally as bad.
Gotcha.
Right?
And if you're me and you're rolling something like for intelligence base, it's a negative on that, so it's like a 0.
So you could roll a 2, but then you get like a minus something, and then
Yeah.
1, so that's not
You're
a
like,
natural.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're
okay.
basically at that point in a corner drooling.
Cool. All right.
All right, so everybody, the Minotaur is doing pretty good stealthily. The gigantic Goliath is like very delicately tiptoeing between the stones. Doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be making any noise whatsoever.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, you guys.
Yes.
I'm being so stealth right now. You'll never believe how stealth I am.
I imagine you like promoting us like behind, like yes,
Yeah.
we're doing so good.
Yeah.
Just like constantly
Guys, we're very,
motivational.
very great at this. No one will ever know.
That is absolutely perfect.
Yep.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Excellent. Yes. Well done.
Thank you.
And I'm so proud.
You can take lessons later.
I'm so proud of our baby.
You can't have this, dude. Nick.
So we're continuing down the path.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Okay. Describe it to me. You give me the details.
The tunnel.
Yep. So give me everything. What are you seeing? What are you
Well,
doing?
we got the what have you been down here for like half an hour by now?
Yeah,
The
probably.
Wererats,
Yeah, the Wererats, the doppelganger.
We're shuffling through the tunnel.
Yeah, trying to find your
So
way.
we have half hour on the torches roughly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just torch in hand, warhammer in the other. Making my way down. Probably some fungus.
Water.
If it smells, yeah.
Yeah, I feel
water,
like it's getting damp
Water
down here.
trickles.
Yeah. The oniony smell is not as much of a thing anymore. It's getting super damp.
Right.
Super
We're
moldy.
getting lower. Yeah.
No lighting was other than what our torches is.
Yeah. It's chilly too.
Like probably like algae or something. Maybe scat occasionally.
Moisture
Because
on the
of
walls.
Yeah.
Okay, so you come across more poop.
Imagine
Okay.
where the where rats were living down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But the ground's more moist too. Like it's almost like it's getting a bit slippery.
Squishy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that helps my stealth check. That's why.
Yeah.
Less
I'm here being
clop clop
don't
and more
flip,
like squish,
everyone.
squish, squish.
Yeah.
And again, you start to hear that familiar melody at this point from the lyre, which is still coming from further down into the tunnel. But other than that, nothing at this point right now seems to be too out of place.
I forgot we were following that, honestly.
Well, you've had a day, so to be fair,
Yeah. I mean, you just fought yourself.
Yeah.
So,
that's okay.
yeah.
Continuing down.
Talk
the
about
path.
inner demons.
Yeah.
Talking about our entertainments. No joke, right? So you're the tunnel is opening into this more cavernous space.
Yep.
And there's like a makeshift, obviously put together kind of gate that goes, floor to ceiling. And seated behind that is a man who is, I don't want to say elegant, but he's very well put together. He's obviously been taken care of. And he sits and he's strumming his lyre.
Oh, right, Bard. And I say this out loud.
Right. And
This is why we're here.
he stops strumming and he goes,
Really?
I am not in good hands, am I?
That's rude.
Are you talking about us or them?
I'm not sure which is going to be worse at this point, the rescue or the jailer.
Valid.
Take out your rusty key. You're going to walk over to this makeshift gated floor to ceiling
I'm checking the rest
space.
of the cavern, looking and checking above.
I'm
Showing
considering
around.
leaving after that sassy comment.
And I feel like you should make that known.
We fought for you to get down here.
Yeah.
And now you're just being sassy. Like maybe you want to stay
So
here and
much
decide what kind of hands you want to be in. Just a thought.
Use you.
Yeah, we
sir.
can't
I'm a
leave
little
you.
salty. Yeah.
I'm a little salty.
Roll for salt.
Roll for sass.
Always a 20.
Right? Yeah. He never fails on that one. You, my miniature friend, you
Am I rolling?
roll for investigation for me, please.
15.
Okay. You do find a small chest.
I do not touch it yet.
Okay.
I look around.
Okay.
I let them know. Do I see signs of anything else?
There's not much else. No.
Hey, Bard man. Did we get his name? Probably not.
Yeah, no. We're just going to call him Bard.
How many captors were there?
Ooh, good question.
You know, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this part.
Oh, no.
I am looking around the room carefully now.
So, he's not really sure how many captors there were.
Were they wererats?
He says the likelihood is very good for that because the last 3 that he saw that took off up the tunnel were kind of in that hybrid
Looking.
Okay.
So those are dealt
Okay.
with.
We took care of 3 of them. What about that thing that looked like her?
He says that was just kind of like a brute that they had that was somehow seemed to be, I don't want to say enslaved, but definitely followed their directions to the T.
So that's gone. So there might be another one of those. And possibly wererats.
Can we investigate that room further more?
Sure,
Is
absolutely.
he tied up or anything?
He's behind
he's
the
just
cage.
sitting in the
thing.
cage. Yep.
Okay.
And
But
there's
he's
the
still in the
chest.
cage?
Yeah.
He probably feels safer there.
right. Right.
I'm not letting them out.
Let's make sure this area is safe.
Okay.
There's a chest here. I'm gonna just try to open it.
Okay.
Get it, girl.
Yeah. Give me a thieves tool.
I don't have these tools.
It's okay. You can still roll for it, right? Even if
Yeah.
you don't have the proficiency.
What would that be? Sleight
I
of
have
hand?
thieves' tools.
You do?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Oh my god.
I'd break it.
Yeah.
That's what I was debating. Just like Warhammer.
Yeah.
But I rolled a 16 for thieves' tools.
Okay, it opens.
We're poking it with, my dagger or whatever.
It absolutely
I'm on
opens.
guard, watching the back, watching the other tunnel exits.
And as the lid of the chest opens up, you're immediately dazzled by a ruby about the size of your fist.
Which is pretty big for
Which is pretty big for a Goliath, right? And there's maybe 3 dozen gold coins in there as well.
Ooh, shiny.
Bonus. Right? Do I hear anything coming through? Other exits other than the one we came through?
No.
Do I hear anything?
And all you really hear is the lyre kind of echoing off of the walls. The reverb in this room is outstanding, and I must perform.
Can you keep it down for 5 minutes?
Okay, I'll leave you here.
I am an artiste.
What race is he?
He's human.
I'd say we're good to take him out. Or do we want to clear the way back out? Drag him with us.
Drag him with us.
Here.
He may have something that would be useful.
What now? No, I'm not going to bother asking because Bard playing music in a cage. If he's still here, he's not that useful.
You're right.
I go up to the cage.
Okay.
I go to the entrance
What's
to
the
the
locking
cavern.
mechanism on it?
It just looks like a padlock with the keyhole in it.
You've got the key.
Does that same key open it?
It looks like it might fit.
Try it.
It works.
Okay.
The lock opens.
Okay. I reach in and I grab the bird by the scruff of the neck. Let's go.
And he's got the lyre now in one hand, and it's making that, when you take a guitar and you spin it around by the neck, how it makes that bring sound.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, the lyre is doing that, but it's also making that knocking sound of the hollow wood, so it's just all over the place and just kind of a very comedic scene.
Or leave the lyre. We'll take you.
Yeah, we weren't hired for the lyre.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't say that, though. That's out of character.
Are you sure? Because that's pretty great.
It could be your one moment.
Right,
Comedic
yeah.
relief.
No,
in the
she's
whole-
a good paladin. She's not. She's a good girl.
As I'm holding them up, I reach over and I pluck the lyre out of their hands. Let's go.
You take some scissors and cut all the strings.
I hand it to you.
Okay.
I got my hands full. I got the torch and the warhammer.
Yeah, right.
Stick it on my back. Sure. It's my backpack.
Okay.
And I'm not letting go. I've got a hold of this human by the scruff of the neck.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so let's make our way out?
Yeah, let's make our way out.
We don't have
Yep.
any other threats that we're worried about. We can just...
Stealth through the front.
If we run into something, I'll throw the bird at them.
As opposed to fireball.
Amazing.
Fireball's my friend.
Sorry, that's Kara coming up.
I would not throw a fireball. Fireball's my friend.
Oh dear.
He's my pet. I'm their Goliath.
We need to
nobody
we need
thought about
to
doing
really
that.
have this drink combination way more often because wow. Okay, so you start to make your way back up the tunnel, and everything looks familiar. But you know how when you take a road one way all of the time, and then you decide to take it going in the other direction, how everything looks familiar, but slightly different. You're noticing things that you didn't notice before.
Suddenly it's all uphill.
Yeah.
The lighting's weird.
Exactly, yeah. So you're seeing that the walls of the tunnel kind of have that glitter sparkly effect to them as you're walking out. And you start to hear footsteps in the tunnel just ahead of you. And the bard grabs his lyre from off of your back, or maybe he just moves around behind you or whatever. He is going to give you heroism. Is that what that is with the bards?
I've only played
Bardic
the bard
inspiration, or
Yeah, something like that. I know there's the.
once. What is he? Is he trying to
It's
help us? I assume it's inspired.
Yeah, he's giving you some kind of inspiration, but I just forget what
so
it's
bardic
called.
inspiration is you can inspire others through stirring words or music. To do so, you use a bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you. The creature gains one bardic inspiration die, a d6. Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes.
Okay. So, Cynthia, he's closest to you. He's practically climbing on your back, so you're going to get that. Okay.
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 Got the bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
You need that. That'll be good for you.
And he's going to use another action to taunt whatever it is that's coming from down the tunnel.
I'm ahead, and I turn back. He's like, you know something we don't?
He's like, come at me, bro.
I'm on guard now for sure.
You're not so tough now that I got my crew with me, huh?
Oh, God.
I don't know. It's the best I have for taunting. This is why I would never
No,
play a
it sounds
bard.
appropriate for this bard.
He's just like a terrible bard.
No, his music is beautiful. Just
Yeah.
the words that come with it.
As a human, yeah.
He's working on that part. Yeah. Okay. So stomping down is 3 more wererats.
Oh, no.
You can't camp, can you? Say to the bard.
3 more.
6 so far.
Yes. Please.
Plus the
Heroism.
doppel meat.
Heroism is a spell. Bardic inspiration is something different.
Okay. I feel like heroism is a song that he can play, and as long as he's playing it or something,
We get bonus
you
stuff.
get either bonus stuff to your actions or
Okay, heroism. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from the spell.
okay, yeah, no, that's not going to work for this.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
just say with bardic inspiration for now. I think
so. 3 more come up. I'm ahead.
Yeah.
Um,
And they come rushing towards you. So roll for
probably. Initiative.
yeah.
All of us?
Yeah. Everybody.
Torch and warhammer in hand.
20.
10 for me.
14.
I'm busy yelling at the bard. Distracted.
Cynthia, what's your wisdom?
11.
So it's 0?
Plus 0.
Yeah, okay. All right. So yeah, but he's not really going to fight, is he?
Who?
The bard.
I drop him. Like, if we're going into combat, I drop him. Like,
Yeah.
literally, I just... Poof.
Oh, wait, no. Okay.
Yeah, I'd keep him behind us.
Yeah, no, he's going to definitely be involved in this. Okay. So the bard is going to go first, and he is going to cast Vicious Mockery. So, Gwen, this unleashes a string of insults that are laced with subtle enchantments at a creature within range. If the target can hear you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll. So he's coming after the first of the 4, and we're going to call, their names this time around are Stefan.
Okay.
We have Daryl.
And his other brother, Daryl?
Right, and George.
Oh, I was thinking George.
Were you? Oh, we're psychically linked. Okay, so this is Vicious Mockery coming towards Stefan. He's in the front of the pack.
Okay.
Must succeed on a... Sorry, what was the DC? Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage. That's not going to do it. So he takes 1d4 psychic damage. And he's got disadvantage. Okay. And 1. So he's only going to take 1 point. Oh, no. That was the other. That was Daryl.
Friggin' Daryl.
Oh, no, wait. So Stefan is going to go. Because Stefan... Okay, yeah. I understand. I'm with it. At a 12... is not going to hit the bard. And that's who he was going after. Okay, so Daryl now rolls a 12, and that's not going to hit the bard either. Cynthia,
Yes.
is your turn.
How close are they?
The first one, Stefan, is within like 15 feet, and then the next one is within 20 feet, and then the next one is within 25 feet.
Okay, great axe. Going after the first one I get to.
Okay, so that's Stefan.
Yep. Probably missed. That's a 10.
Yeah. That's nice. You just kind of trip on your way.
I dropped the bard and I tripped over him.
Yes.
Oh no.
That's definitely what happened.
Stepped on his foot.
Who had the 14? If it wasn't any of you, it was the other Wererat.
Let me double check here. Yeah, it wasn't me. I was 10.
Okay. The other Wererat is going to roll a 14. That's not going to hit the bard either. So now we're on to Gwen.
Can I use my dagger for fun?
Sure.
Okay,
For
sweet.
funsies.
Woo. Okay, so I rolled a 5, and then if my hit's +4, so 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your movement speed?
Where do I find
It should be up towards the top of your sheet.
Okay, so
Up to further, almost where your modifiers are.
30 feet
Okay.
walking?
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. You're fine.
Okay.
So you're going after Stefan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate that name.
I know. It's the best I could do. Okay.
No, it's okay. It's not
A
you.
9 is going to miss.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep. Christine.
I'm going to go after George.
Okay.
Warhammer.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That's going to hit.
8 damage.
Okay.
And bonus action, hammering horns. I'm going to, immediately after I hit a creature, I can shove them back up to 10 feet.
Okay.
They need to succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 12.
He fails.
He fails, so he gets pushed 10 feet back.
And that was George, so he's
That was
35
George,
feet back
yeah.
now. Okay. Back to the top, and that is back to the bard. That's going to miss. And then the other one, Daryl. That's going to miss. Cynthia.
Great axe.
Okay.
11.
Misses.
Okay, I'm gonna crossbow.
Yep.
8.
Doesn't hit.
Darn it!
Christine.
I'm not going to go for George.
Such a
I'm going to
dysfunctional
go after
battle. No one's doing
I know,
anything.
right?
Like, what are we doing?
Stefan's the only one with damage right now?
Yes.
So I'm going to switch to just to Stefan and I let George just further back.
Okay.
No, 7 to hit.
Does not hit.
Bugger.
Goodness gracious. Ooh, nat 20 on the bard. What is he doing? And this would be the first. This is the first nat 20 with our rules. So he automatically gets the highest number of points on his hit dice plus the roll, right?
I believe so.
Our
yeah.
home brew thing. Okay, so he automatically gets 6, 8, 9, 10 on Stefan. All right, and now Daryl goes. That's not going to hit. Dang. Okay. Who went after Daryl? Gwen?
Maybe, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and crossbow.
Does that feel right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it feels right to me.
Okay, crossbow.
Crossbow. 13 plus 4, so 17.
That hits.
Yeah, finally. Then what
Roll
do
for
I-
damage.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
So 12 plus. Do I do mine?
What's your
Or-
damage dice?
What is my damage dice? That's a
Remember
great question.
what that was? Will
this
you
one?
look that up? Was it a
D6.
D6?
The cube? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2.
2 plus.
I think it was. I want to say
Dex
it was
plus 2.
Dexterity. Sorry, thank you. Yes. So it's 8.
8. Okay. Stefan is down.
Yes. Bye.
So 1 down, 2 left, y'all. Next up is Cynthia. I think I missed your turn.
You might have.
I think I did. I think I did. We'll give you a free action when we come back around. Okay. Okay. Christine.
Going to go after Daryl.
Okay.
Daryl? Yeah. 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Bugger.
Okay. Okay, so the bard doesn't hit. We're at 1. A 12 on Cynthia. It's not going to hit, right?
Nope.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay, so I want to be out of a 10-foot range of these guys,
Okay. No problem.
but still within melee of one of them.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Yep. That works because George got pushed back 10 feet, so he's 35, so Daryl is.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I would like to rage.
Please do.
Any creatures within 10 feet of me
Yep.
take 2 fire damage.
Okay.
This is that's why I'm outside of 10-foot range of you guys.
Okay.
That's my aura,
Okay.
desert,
Yep.
and I'm attacking with my doohickey thingy, great axe.
Okay.
23.
23. Oh, to hit. Yeah, that's going to hit. I was going to say, Jesus.
And that would be
Barbarians, man. Wow. Okay. George at this point is disengaging and he's just running away. He's like,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
See you
he's like-
later.
he's like, no.
Bye.
No, I'm not going to play this game anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was Cynthia. Now that was George who disengaged. So we're back up to the bard. So Daryl is the only one left at this point, and the bard rolls a 19.
so I get an opportunity attack.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna throw one of my
On George.
hand axes at him.
Nice.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
5 points damage,
Okay.
and he's got a hand axe embedded in him.
Right. Okay. So the bard, right? Or did we already skip that? Or did we come back to you?
No, it was me. Then he was disengaging. Then it was whoever goes after them.
Ah, Christine.
Me. Deal
Because
with
I had an
Daryl,
attack
I
of
guess.
Yes.
opportunity.
23.
That hits.
3 damage.
Okay.
No, I won't do that. Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
So, Daryl looking worse for wear. 16, swiping at Cynthia.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. What was he swiping with? Okay, so that was short bow, so 5 damage, eh?
Where at?
Glenn.
Yeah. Jeez, who do we even have to go after?
Daryl's the only one
All right,
left.
frig you, Daryl. Coming at you with my crossbow again. All right, four, so 8. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 8.
8 is not going to hit.
Turn it, Daryl.
Going to be a miss.
Ugh, Daryl.
The bard's turn. That's not going to hit. Cynthia.
Mago.
Yeah.
The great axe. 17.
That hit.
18 damage.
Damage. Okay, Daryl's gone.
Bye, Daryl.
They are finito.
Well, George is skedaddled.
Yeah, and
So-
he just ran. So the coast is clear.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I grab the bird up by the scruff of the neck again, and I keep walking.
It's perfect. And the whole way, like, he doesn't stop talking the entire time. And
Yep.
he's not exactly, right? Like, he's not exactly, like, he's not being rude exactly, but there are a lot of backhanded compliments.
So as I have him
Yeah.
in by the scruff of the neck, dragging him along,
Yeah.
I take Fireball and I put him on his shoulder,
Yeah.
and I'm like, giving him a hand signal
Yeah.
to wrap himself around his neck and his tail and his mouth.
Okay.
Shut him up.
So he's going pet, pet.
Yeah, right.
like spitting up the tail.
Right,
Pretty much.
furring all of his stuff.
Shut him up.
Okay, so it's an uneventful trip to the back of the back to the mouth of the
Cave.
Underdark cave.
Yeah. So the scat, the poop that was at the entryway was definitely a sign, and it was kind of the Wererats marking their territory. Basically, is what it was. Like, this mine is ours. Y'all can stop because we have the stinkiest poop. So don't come around us. So you make your way out from the Underdark, and you bring the bard back to his noble. I don't want to say master because I don't think that's accurate. But you bring him back to the court where he belongs, and they're very happy to see you. They give you each 100 gold pieces, and the bard writes songs that celebrate your story and your heroism. Congratulations.
Yay!
That was a completely made up D&D game.
Yay!
As I drop him in front of his whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you listen to that all the time? And I take Fireball off him and put him back on my shoulder.
Perfect.
I imagine the song has like this underscore of sass.
And I'm like, I'm
thing.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like petting Fireball saying, I'm sorry, Fireball, but thank you for shutting him up.
Yeah. Perfect. Yay!
Nice. That was fun.
Yay.
I love playing my barbarian. Oh my god, I love playing my barbarian.
Aww. So Gwen, your
Yeah.
first game.
Yes, it was so good.
You did awesome.
Good job. Good
Get
job.
there. I'll study
Fun,
the
fun,
sheet
fun.
next time so I can like refer to stuff fast.
But now you have an idea.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, and you can
How it
create
all
something
works.
of your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it too. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't pay attention to the personality of this character. At all. I
No,
was
but
just
you can
like,
create
kinda made it up
something
on
that
the
is
fly.
like that is you can put
better
yourself on the
reflection.
paper.
Yeah, totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like I love my barbarian. I play a spellcaster and the other one is a sorcerer. But I love my barbarian.
Yeah, it's a great character.
Dumb as post. I love her though.
Oh, the best.
So fun. Yay!
Will our inveterate inebriates manage to stagger to a victory over the adversity that hampers their imbibing? Or will their hangovers hamper their hearty adventures? Will they ever garner enough coin to clear their bar tab? Tune in next week for more antics of Vim and Vino. Don't miss out on more Wizards and Wine.